Alrighty. Ah, crap. Did it again. I did everything else, but I forgot about that one. Sorry. Hello, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a busy weekend for me. Hey, Cooper, how's it going, bud? Had to take yesterday off for an appointment, and I took Monday off for, well, personal health, because I just felt like crap. So, this is Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. I saw the first one come out, God, over a year ago, and it seemed really interesting. And then I saw this one come out. It was on a little sale today. Was it 17% off? Not a huge bit, but it's fine. General gist is you start in your house over there, you take jobs, and you complete quests, like in the top left here, under contracts. I can hit tab, and I can cycle through them. They're all green, which means, and they also have finished at the top, which means I've turned them all in. You get different quests based on the ship that you pick. You get your own little personal crane you can call in to grab large equipment. I've pretty much finished this one out. I'm going to completely finish this one out, and I'm going to show you some of the mechanics behind that. But over here, you can sell your excess scraps or materials. So on the top, very top, you can see 3,717 kilograms of metal. And then there's 56 kilograms of whatever that resource is, 20 kilograms of fuel, 240 kilograms of tools. I don't really understand how they name it all, or how they split it all up and do the weight system and all that. And, you know, presumably because there's a couple cranes over there, you know, there's more shipyards. It's just all over the place. Game looks pretty good. Runs pretty smooth. I've currently got it sitting, actually, hold on. It was at ultra high. I turned it down to high. Yeah. It's doing alright. Takes a little bit, but it's doing okay for the most part. Actually, I should probably have this. Case. Keep an eye on things. So, you have your bare hands for picking up stuff and tossing your crates into the truck. On the bottom left, you can see warehouse, truck, and player. I have upgraded my personal box so that way I can carry 100 kilograms instead of 60 at the beginning, I think. The truck has got 18,500 kilograms, and the warehouse has 355 kilograms. You got a flashlight with V, and you got so if, you know, I come over here and I look at something that's actually got materials to it, this will tell me low alloy steel. So, let's say the quest that I got right now, it has high alloy steel. This is wood, so this doesn't work, but it would have worked for this quest. So, if you want to pinpoint items and turn in quests and just scrap out your ship afterwards, you can use the scanner to determine what it is you're looking at. L is the quest log. It runs you through all the stuff and the things you can, all the mechanics essentially. Item 2 is a sledgehammer. I've upgraded mine. You can see on the far right, it's level 4. My hands are level 3, so I can pick up 2 items at a time, and I pick them up faster. Helps me put things away sooner, or eat quicker. Item 3 is a cutter, which is used for spots that are like this, these yellow and black spots. Round it down, it breaks off, and then now that I've got this part dissected, so I can't break off this stuff because they're all connected, but I can right-click that, break it off, and normally it, oh, yeah, I was gonna say normally it falls, but I can either hit E to pick it up, or I can go back to 1, and I can just left-click to pick it up. Number 4 is a blowtorch, and actually we'll show you right here. So there are tougher segments that you had to blowtorch apart. And as you... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Slowly must fill the bar.
Thank you very much, Koprik. I appreciate that. So as you torch it, you can see the progress bar there goes down, and then when you're done with a section, it kind of disappears. There are bigger sections... as a loud noise when you're done with it. There's tall sections, you know, that are as tall as this that you'll come across. But basically, I need to torch these in order to get these side segments off. And I'll get the crane to take these away in a little bit. It really is quite loud. There might be another thing up there. I can go around the back side, on the other side, and take a ladder up to double check. There's actually a bunch of resources up there I need to pick up. These ones I can cut, but I think actually what I can do is if I break these. So, again, because I've upgraded this, normally each of these would take 4 hits. I've upgraded, so it took 3 hits, then it took 2 hits, and now it takes 1 hit to essentially pop out the rivets for these sections. And then once it's... So, hold on. So this section here, you know, the board's not highlighted, but I pop this out. Apparently not. Okay, so then it becomes highlightable. So I can right-click to bonk it, and it'll fall out. Which I have learned. So normally, logically speaking, in order to get all these pieces here apart, you'd have to cut all these individual pieces out and all that. But let me show you something I've figured out with this. There's some extra pieces down there I haven't picked up yet. And so this started out as like a good quarter piece of a ship. I paid like, what was it, $50 to get the piece here, and I've made a few hundred off of it already. And I've yet to actually finish making money off of it. Partially because, you know, I've got 18,500 kilograms of materials in the truck that needs to be processed. So I've got pretty much the entirety of this left side ready for this, so I'm going to actually get off of that space. Damage isn't really a thing. You can't take fall damage, you can't take damage from things landing on you, but I'm going to bonk this, and it cascades from there, and all of the things that needed to be cut apart just fall apart. Now in this instance, these ones are still here because they're still attached to something else. Dang. Alright. My theory is I should be able to do that with this too. Probably have to do it with the rest of it? Hold on. So this should all be... Don't know why it's still here. So let's cut this one. Okay, this one's actually kind of a hard set. Wasn't expecting that one. Yes. Another game where I cheese stuff. Absolutely. I feel like they're not supposed to be able to do that, but it could also be an intended mechanic because you can... Otherwise, you would have literally, like, thousands of these things on a single ship, and it would take you hours just to get through those. Granted, my cutter is only level 3. Well, it is level 3, so it should... I feel like it should be going faster, but... I need more materials to level them up further. Oh, I didn't finish... Hold on. I just realized I never finished explaining the stations or stalls or whatever you want to call them. Over there. I'm going to be getting to a couple of them here, well, in a few minutes. So, in theory, I should have destroyed all the rivets holding all of the base of everything down. I will have to cut, again, I'll have to cut all that off. Anyway, so, there's the house you start at, and then there's the vendor you sell your excess materials at. Then there's the blueprint vendor. And then once you've acquired the blueprint, you take it over to the upgrade workshop. And then you use the materials you got in the top left and money to upgrade your tools. So that's how that all works. And then right there is the recycle center. It takes all the things from your truck and it puts it through there, sorts it. It's a little mini sorting game. You get extra money by having a perfect score, essentially. I think 100 111 is the highest combo. It counts combos for you. So for the time being, I'm done breaking things down. I'm going to collect everything, and then I'm going to come through, clean those out, and move on. So I'm going to just pick stuff up. You can see in the bottom left, my weight is at 80, 92, 97, and then, oh, well, I guess I should show you. You can just toss stuff into the truck. So let me refill here. There does not appear to be a distance limit. So as long as you're facing close enough to the truck, it will kind of auto-aim for you. If you miss the truck and it lands on the floor or something, or it hits a structure and bounces off, because there are some physics to it. Let's game it out. Yes. Let's game it out. I have seen him. He is hilarious. I enjoy him. So you've dropped your crate. You can pick it back up as long as you have space for it or wait for it, and then you can just right-click. You don't necessarily have to aim. Again, as long as you're really close to it, it'll auto-aim, and there is no distance. I can literally go to the other side of this ship and toss all the way across. I don't even have to see it. So you get a little sound notification as well when you successfully landed in the truck. Yeah, let's game it out. Used to be... well, it was one guy, and then it became two, and then it became one again. I don't remember his name, but he does just the craziest stuff. And it's really enjoyable to watch him just break the mechanics and the intent of the games. It's freaking hilarious. And he does things kind of like Splattercat. Well, no, not Splatter. Gray Still Plays. They will both of those two will literally spend hours and hours and hours doing one thing. So let's game it out. We'll spend hours building a roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon or some other game like that. Gray Still Plays will spend hours doing GTA 5 or Happy Wheels or whatever else he plays. I can't think of them off the top of my head. He'll spend hours literally just doing the same challenge over and over and over and over and over until he gets it. So those two have a level of perseverance that is highly admirable. It puts my stubbornness to shame. Hydroneer, yes. Oh god. When Let's Game It Out played Hydroneer, oh my god. His freaking... Oh god. The toxic waste tornado he made. Oh goodness. He made some crazy stuff. He definitely tested that game to its limits. What was it? There was the, God, I actually haven't played, oh wait, no, sorry, you're talking Hydroneer. Hydroneer, no, I haven't played Hydroneer. I'm thinking of another survival game. Well, not necessarily survivor, but like Crafter Space Island, or hold on. Second, I gotta find it now. I cannot remember the name of this. No, I have not played Hydroneer. Is it? I do the game. I don't remember. God damn it! I don't remember what it's called. I can't find it for some reason. Maybe I've got it on a different launcher. It's on Epic, I think. What was that? I want to say it started with an S. Um, your you build a space elevator. You can befriend little alien pup things with some food. Um, build trucks for transportation. You use biofuel for power generators, and then you end up finding coal and other things. Satisfactory, that's what it is. Satisfactory, thank you. That's the one I was thinking of, not Hydroneer. If I remember correctly, Hydroneer is kind of a low poly mining game, mostly. Now you can build more powerful picks, and yeah, okay. Yeah, I've seen Let's Game It Out do some of those, and he just builds these absolutely astronomical contraptions to get the resources or whatever it is he's after. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But mechanically, it works by the rules of the game. Visually, however, you got... Let's say, like, up here, you got a couple of, I don't know, drills floating, drilling this little pocket of dirt. And it works. Just infinitely. Drink. Just like, that's 100 kilograms. That's like 200 pounds, and dude just yeets it across the freaking map. I like the little chime sound for when you land it in there. People make it completely automatic somehow. There is automation. You use the you use power via water. Yep. Oh, moving all the way to a vendor. Yikes. I mean, that's a lot of freaking conveyor belts. But, I mean, you use a water spout, and it provides power, and then, you need to amplify the power based on how many devices you've got on it. Distance as to which the water tubes are going. Things like that. But the mining, sorting, smelting, polishing, all that stuff, I mean, it'll take space, but you can definitely get that done. It also takes time to get through. Oh, hi there. I missed a spot. So, don't take fall damage or impact damage from any of this stuff. Over 3-hour stream on Twitch building just the belts from mining spot to vendor. Yikes. Resource bridge from them. Ah. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if you overload it and things just kind of get stuck where they're at, as long as you don't mess with them, they could be probably considered a solid object and be used for things like that. Oh man, I've got a section of bars I can't get. I have to disassemble those myself. Oh, today? Okay, I'm good. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to do this side so I can get the crane to come over and pick it up, maybe? Hold on, I'm going to have to go up first. Let's also just toss this in. Take this ladder. There are day-night cycles in this game as well. Ladder's a little weird. Ah, come on. Really? Okay. All this up here also needs to be put away. And again, as long as you can see it all the way across, that is quite entertaining to see pretty much every time. Mostly what I'm trying to do here is make sure I'm not missing any welds or cutter spots. So these are grinder spots. Cutter spots are the red ones that I did earlier. Then you gotta slowly move it down along the path or whatever. So you see how it says not unlocked? So if I was to pull out 5 from my radio, so I can't do these because they're not unlocked. So I've got 3 sections that this thing can, that the crane can take, but because they're locked in together, I can't actually do it yet. Oh, and then the big sections you take with the crane go to the warehouse. I actually need to double check on how to process that stuff. I'm not sure how to deal with it. See, even there, I wasn't looking directly at the truck, but it auto-aimed for me, thankfully. I mean, I wasn't really going to lose the container anyway, so... And slam dunk from a quarter mile away. Not a big deal. Alright, let's clear this off with the grinder. hit it, and normally they should fall apart, but these ones don't like to do that. I don't necessarily need these ones, but I'm getting rid of them, so that way they're not preventing me from taking the big pieces. Actually, you know what? I want to test that. So where's the joint spot? I think it's right here. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get rid of these pieces. I'm going to separate these ones. And I want to see what happens with the rest of these that don't get separated. Right, absolutely. I don't want to run back and forth with a crate. So if I do so I look at this. So this piece here will give me 800 kilograms of light alloy steel. This one will give me 1,200. So now that I've separated it, I have not actually separated it. Hold on. All right, is it separated now? It is not. Okay. Try these pieces. I don't know what the extent is of when it'll be permittable to move. Middle floor? What do you mean middle floor? Up there? No, that's so basically from this spot right here, because that was one of the weld spots here, all the way around to there is all one piece, and then this section and this section is another piece. There's no welds or spots in the middle I'm missing here, right? So if I go, yeah, so each section, you got one there, one here, and then one here. So the red section is what I have highlighted. The crane with an X under it means I can't do it. If I can do it, it'll turn green. The only connections should be along this line right here, and then along the outside edges of this. The only thing I can think of is that these things are still holding it in place. So I had to get all of those off regardless. As I had this thing up, I was able to see there was a couple of items around somewhere. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. So if I had to take all of these off and then it will let me take it off, that means I had to remove all of the pieces in general. Which is going to be a little annoying, but it'll be fine. If you have a tool equipped, so right now I've got number 3 equipped. I'm going to right click this, that it will have to use number 2, so it will swap to number 2 and then swap back to 3. So if I want to pick something up, it will, normally I'd be able to pick things up rather quickly if I was just using number 1, but if I pick this up, it swaps to number 1, swaps back to 3, and then I can pick up again. If I don't want to do that, I just go back to number 1, and I can pick up faster. And then of course you have to be on your number 1 slot to be able to toss your carried items away anyways. You can give up if you want. You can absolutely just toss in the towel, if you will, and say like, all right, I'm done with this shit. I mean, at this point, I could absolutely just go and scrap the rest of this. But this is 800 kilograms. That is 1,200, and that's going to be another 800. Yeah. So that's 8, 16, 26, 28, almost, jeez, just under 3,000 kilograms of of this material, which will end up in the top left, which I can then sell for like $100-something or more than that. All right, so we got 5. Yeah, see, now that I've taken all those off, I can call the crane in. It'll come down. I'll give it a second before I go. I'll watch it kind of. Well, as it is, it comes over, adjusts the hook, brings it down to where the central position of the item is, tosses it, straps on, picks it up, and off it goes. And once it gets to its height, it'll rotate around, extend out, because it's going to drop it over there. So you see this, the barn here, it basically drops it on just on the right side of it, in front of that area. And you'll see the warehouse number goes from 355 to 1155? 1155, and I got 800 kilograms of the light alloy steel. So there we go. So that's a lot of resources. It's nothing to scoff at. Especially this early in the game, because I've barely scratched the surface of this so far. This is the 3rd ship, I think. I did the tutorial, free ship, and then I did a $10 ship, and then I bought a $50 ship. And there's a $2,000 ship out there, I think, and it's a full-on, like, Freightliner cargo carrying ship. Like, it is a big ship. Yeah, I mean, well, I think money is kind of reduced in this. $2,000 for a big old... Hold on, give me a second. So, see that boat right there? So you got the bow to the stern, whatever. Normally, a ship, even in dismantled condition, or in, unusable condition, wouldn't be $2,000. That'd still be like a $500,000 boat. Brand new, it's 50 million or some astronomical number. But in the condition it's in, this would still be hugely expensive. But I only pay $2,000 approximately. $2,000 for a boat about that size. So from this dot to the right, that is the size of the ship that I've been working on. That's it. I've been using like a quarter of that size of a ship is what this was, and that's it. So there's a lot to go through, and then so this game very, very much makes me think of Hard Space Shipbreaker. You get introduced to hazards in Hard Space Shipbreaker. You had electrical, fuel, and eventually like the engine, like a nuclear engine or something like that, and you had to be careful not to damage it too much or take too long to deposit it, because it would blow up on you and you'd lose a bunch of stuff. This game so far has introduced me to electrical hazards. You have to find... so if you attempt to perform any action on a surface that is electrified, you will be stunned. Hold on. Let me see. It's not telling me right now. I don't know what my playtime is on this. I don't know, without closing out the game. Yes, I did stream it a while ago. Yeah, sure, probably about 6 months ago. Shift tab. 6 hours. Well, that's not active hours. Because it's been sitting here while I have to, take care of other stuff and whatnot, so... Really frustrating part about these end pieces is they don't cascade like everything else does. Even that won't. Some of them will. So I intentionally left some pieces on another large. I think it was the engine. Actually, the main engine of this thing was like right here ish earlier, and I had it lifted out, and there was some pieces on it, some pieces leaning against it. When it was lifted up, the pieces leaning against it just kind of fell over or were knocked back a little bit. The pieces on it, once it moved like sideways, then those shifted off and fell. If they fell within the space of this ship, they stayed. If they fell too far away, they disappeared. Thankfully, it was, you know, like 4 or 5 pieces of these things right here, so it really wasn't a problem. I also discovered that if there's a large piece of equipment that has to be craned out, and you destroy the floor below it, you destroy the equipment, just outright. So there was 2 pieces. One of them I craned out. The other one I left to see if I could destroy it. Well, I mean, not all. You can do some of it. Like, I will literally destroy an entire floor at a time. I'll show you what I mean when I get to the next boat, ship, whatever it's called. Let's see here. So in this one, you can see that spot right there and that spot right there. I'm going to try and just cut that one and see if that makes a difference. So those are what's holding this thing in place. Alright, let's see if I can do it now. Nope. The other one still technically counts. It's kind of annoying. It's not actually connected to anything, but this still technically counts. And now we can call it. I'm gonna need the cutter and then come back over here and do this one. So, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these, and I'm gonna leave the pieces where they're at. That is a good question. Get off crane. Okay, so it stops. That's a very good question, Koprik. Yep, if you are within the radius of a few feet of that thing, it will stop motion. So, I don't really care about the rest of these components here at this point. Frankly, I didn't care. I really didn't need to pick up the rest of what I did grab. I mean, I've got 24,000 kilograms. 24,000 kilograms worth of stuff in that truck. That truck can't hold that, but that's okay. Also, the pile of stuff would be, you know, absolutely mountainous. Alright, so now we've done those, we can take this one. Tell him, come pick this up. I'm going to toss this in the truck. You can move the truck around wherever you want to as well, if you want to position it better for what you're doing. It could be interesting, but I feel like they have, you know, ragdoll physics or whatever that get in the way of that. So... I'm not seeing any of the pieces go flying out. Maybe once it stops. Yep, there they go. And they will just... Oh, they're still there. Interesting. So there's no... I can't interact with the warehouse. I can only go into the recycle center, which appears to be connected to the warehouse. That's actually freaking hilarious. Looks like a little smiley face. So, we're going to take our truck and get in it. I'm going to change the camera angle. I'll drive around. You got the controls on the right there. So this part's going to take a minute. It's going to definitely take a minute. You have to sort it out. It shows you what material type it's going to be, red, blue, green, or yellow. You know, it's got it wrapped in that, and it also highlights the bin, makes it super easy. You can make things faster, as you saw a moment ago. I held the space bar to speed up the process, because, again, there's going to be a lot of this. I almost screwed that up. There's going to be a lot of red. I feel like I'm going to get over 200 combo on this one. There's a bit of a delay between when you let go of the boost button and when it actually starts to slow down. Part of the reason why I'm not holding it down. I think this stuff comes out pretty much in order of how you put it into the truck, or, you know, how it comes out of the truck, so reverse order of what you put it in. I don't know exactly, because, again, I don't really know how the materials translate into sorting like this. Good, I really need whatever that is. Short on that stuff. You can see above the boost, there's a little, kind of like a fuel tank nozzle, if you will, or a gauge. You can see how full your truck still is, so how many more materials you've still got to go through. So I'm not even halfway done yet. And I'm at 260 combo. This is going to be ridiculous. Oh, the bar is moving super fast now, though. Okay, I'm done. I got $71. I got a bonus of $71 for a perfect sort. 25,000 kilograms of metals. 390 kilograms of liquids. 1,500 kilograms of non-metals. 810 kilograms of equipment. I need all of that. So now my truck is empty. So what I'm going to do here get out of the truck. I'm going to go upgrade my stuff real quick. So, a hammer, I don't have a blueprint for that. I do have a blueprint for the torch. Takes 96 kilograms of that. I've got enough. 36 kilograms of tools. I have plenty of that. And a single dollar. So I'm going to upgrade my torch. It now does better damage. My crate, 144. I got plenty of that. And 48. Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Now it went from 100 to 120. Now I'm going to go from 120 to 140. 180. Yeah, I've got plenty of that. And then 60. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I got an achievement. Craft level 5 crate upgrade. Gloves. So by upgrading these, I'll pick up 10% faster, and I'll pick up 3 items at a time instead of 2 items at a time. So that's super nice. 132, 44. Yeah, that should be fine. The rope, I mean, this one's kind of... I haven't had a need for either of these yet, either the rope or the explosives. So you can see my gloves changed. They were white. Now they're these, I don't know what you'd call what is on my hand right now. But so my saw changed as well. My torch will have changed a little bit. So, and then you come here, you got blueprints. So level 5 is available. Saw blueprint level 3. I think I'm going to do this. I really do actually need to upgrade this one. I don't have the money to buy any more, or that blueprint. Torch level 3, I'm going to want to do that. Gloves, I don't need to do that. I might do the crate next, but I'm going to go make what I've got, and then I'm going to go sell some extra resources. So, my warehouse and the truck. Oh, you know what? I bet you for the first half of what we were doing, it was going through the warehouse equipment. Yes, did I say I was buying saw level 3? I did mean I was buying saw level 4. Sorry, the naming of it's a little weird, because you see what level it is on the left. So my saw looks like this. It's got a, black center, yellow blade, silver guard, red body. So let's order this upgrade. The blade changed. Now it's a red blade. You can see the difference in the blade itself. Looks like the grinder body itself hasn't changed. Like this, I've now got a sledgehammer. I started out with some really primitive thing, and then I went to, a bigger one. It's progressively gotten bigger. So, torch upgrade. Yep, I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this because I've got it. Alright. Now, I've only got $77, but I've also got 28,000 kilograms of resources here. So I'm going to come here. You can sell your extra stuff at whatever rate or however much of it you want. It's priced at a certain point, so it's 2 pennies per kilogram of this. But if I, 20, let's say 22 and a half kilograms, that still leaves us with 6.4 kilograms. Sorry, 6,400 kilograms. And I get $450 for that. I don't need that much of it, at least not yet. So that works out really well for me. And as you go down, things get more expensive, but it's also harder to get some of the other stuff. So, if I want, now I can actually go back and afford more blueprints. I don't need to increase my hammer, at least not yet. If I come across a ship where I do need to increase my damage, I will do that. Let's do the saw. See if we can get, I'm going to do crate level 7. Gloves level 5. Crate level 6. Yeah. it took me a minute to realize that buying it from there was literally just buying the blueprint to be able to make it later. 5 saw. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, yikes. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so we can't finish upgrading those. There is a sprint button as well. Oh, the saw's actually changed. The base is now green. The blade's changed as well. The torch is upgraded. What about 6? This is a rope. So the spike has changed a little bit. That's cool. All right. So this is pretty much our home base right here. Come in, interact with this. So this is... So the contracts, we have, again, completed these. Those are done. The resources, this gives you an estimated what you'll get out of it kind of thing. You can see a snapshot of this here. But I'm done with it. I'm going to scrap it. Sell the ship, yes. So there's the base one that you learn off of, the $0 one. This is the first one that I did. And then I skipped this one. I went to this one. So as you can see, they kind of get bigger and bigger sections, and then you got a big old Freightliner here. Yeah, it's $2,000. A full freaking thing. Oh shoot! I just realized I screwed myself. I only have $17, so I can only buy this. Wait, no, hold on. What do I want to be able to afford? Let's get this one. Let's get the $75 one. So let's get enough for $75. And we'll be good to go from there. So I need to sell a few resources. So total at the bottom. Do 65, 64, that works. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Leaves me with 3,200 kilograms. Not a big deal though. I've got $81. And so I'm going to come here, and I'm going to buy the $75 one. Yes. Oh, so before you buy a new one, it says, hey, if you buy this, it clears out your personal inventory, clears out your warehouse, your truck, and your player inventory. So now, in the top left, I have 3 new contracts. Arama, Arturito, and Harusha. Each of them want different things. So as you put stuff into your truck, it will... Oh, and it'll also relocate your truck for you. So as you put things into your truck, it tallies against these quests. If you scrap all of your stuff before you turn in your quests, you lose it. So it's always best to, once you've completed them, you go back to your home base, turn in the quest, and then, you know, when you're ready, you take your truck to the recycle center and do that. All right, so the first thing I do is run through the place, familiarize myself with the layout. Hold on. Familiarize myself with the layout and pick up scrap stuff that's laying around. All kinds of stuff. This is... like it just might be a motor of some sort. Not sure. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would make sense. In case somebody left their vehicle in the way of something, they just default by moving it into another place. Okay, so this one wants file cabinet. So I've picked up a file cabinet. They also want a dart target. This one wants a sink and a cardboard box. This one wants a life buoy and clock along. I'm not looking at the materials. I'm just looking at the base items. So I do have a filing cabinet. So if I toss this into the truck, that's going to go up at least by 1. No. There's a sink. I thought I had a filing cabinet. Okay. Well, when they complete, they kind of, they go green. Or they change color in the top when you're done with them. So, oh, this has torch spots instead of cutter spots. Interesting. This may be a section that I'm entirely blocked off from until I, break the walls down and stuff. Nope, never mind. I can get through it. But here, so we have a palette of resources. So I hit U, and it's got 100 kilograms of low alloy, 50 kilograms of copper, 300 kilograms of aluminum, and 50 kilograms of kerosene. Now, this person wants iron, plastic, aluminum. There we go. No. Yeah. So this one crate will get us the 200 kilograms for the one quest. Wood, kerosene. So they want 20 kilograms of kerosene. So this one crate will get us 2 quest items. Hey, Drathus. Yes. Ship sim. I saw version 1 when it first came out, a year plus or whatever ago, and it really seemed intriguing, and I wanted to play it, and I just couldn't, let's go ahead and move the truck a little bit close. No. Because I'm gonna be going up, and I'm gonna want... Oh, so right here, you can see an electrified wall. Another one up there. So I've got to be careful when I get up there, and I got to look out for a power switch. Oh, my crate has also changed. It looks like it's like a plastic crate instead of a wooden crate now. So it's updated as well. This game is actually kind of cool. So, Drathus, do you remember Hard Space Shipbreaker by chance? Okay. So, do you care to know the premise of either? You do? Oh, you enjoy Sims. Okay. So, this is basically Hard Space Shipbreaker, except, not space. Power Sim, nice. I've got quite a number of hours in that as well. I've replayed a number of the maps. I've also been forced to replay some of them for completion's sake, because when they do updates, some of your progress disappears. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sitting here talking and you can't hear me. Final Fantasy VII DLC. Oh, I did that one too. That was good. Yeah, I wasn't interested in the SpongeBob DLC either. I'm gonna turn off the scanner. So there's wooden doors. You can just pop them off pretty quick and easy. So if yeah, you literally demo the whole thing. So check out Hard Space Shipbreaker. If this looks interesting, I recommend you check out Hard Space Shipbreaker as well. It's a space-based one. There goes, 140 kilograms just yeeted. Oh, we got quest reward for 3 out of 3 sinks. Do we have fuel lines? Pipe hazard. Find gas tanks on the ship. So this is the first time coming across this, so it gives me a warning. You can see, so this is a mechanic very much like Hard Space Shipbreaker. If you hit a fuel line without, cutting off the supply, you absolutely blow shit up. Ate too much spinach. What? E to close the valve. Okay, valve is closed. Turn off the pipe hazard. So if I cut that, and again, I'm not actually going to cut this. I'm going to 100% cheese it as much as I can. Because that's what I like doing. Oh, here we go. You know what? So this one I can't do anything with. If I break the floor below this, this crate will get destroyed. And because, oh wow, look at that cutting speed. It's like this, that time it takes is cut in half. Yes. So I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna take those off. Call my crane. Hold on, option 5. What? I mean you can't. This wall's on the way. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to break this wall apart. Get it off of this proximity of this. Bonk it. Take it. Okay, now let's try. That one? Oh, come on. Green stuff? Oh. Oh, the, yeah, Popeye. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just, I was very confused by what you were referring to as who likes their spinach. Oh, come on. Alright, so I need to do this one, and then bonk it. Seriously, fine. Can I do you now? You kidding me? Oh, I need to empty my thing here. This one's actually the most trouble that I've had trying to remove a container. Alright, let's see if I can do this now. There it goes. Now the crane will come over, pick that up. As long as I don't get in the way. If I do this, yeah, get off the crane, able equipment, whatever. So, alright, so we're just going to keep running around and picking up our stuff for now. So again, if I was to, break all these 4 pieces apart and bonk them to get them to dislodge, it would destroy this. Bye. And whatever it's worth, which I'll find out here in a moment, would have been lost. 100% worth my time and effort to keep it intact. Got something in here I can't quite get to. That's fine. We'll eventually get to it. So we got steel, iron, and aluminum. That's great to see. Alright, so I'll get into there eventually. I'm just going to keep running around, picking up the trash. What is that? That's probably not something I should touch. Thankfully, I'm not going to have to. Break the door, then I can collect it. Ain't too heavy. Here, toss it. So if I don't have a clear line of sight on the truck, I can absolutely just, toss it on the ground here, pick it up, and toss it in the truck later if I want to. You will come across different strength Doors. This one here. This is a bulkhead. Okay, so I'm going to have to... There's an electrical circuit in here somewhere that I'm going to have a hard time getting to. I might actually have to use explosives on that, but we'll see. Didn't want to... Okay, fine. There. So this entire wall is electrified. I'm not going to be able to get through it. It'll just stun me. I don't know if there's a death mechanic to this game. There doesn't appear to be a player health bar like there is in Hard Space Shipbreaker. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's... This and Hard Space are both... Oh, hey, that's a quest item right there. They're both really good. Just kind of, you know, spend 15, 20 minutes here or there doing stuff, make a little progress, and then move on. All right, so I have done... Oh, almost missed these. I'm pretty sure mechanically you're supposed to have to, you know, cut these apart to break them up into pieces that you can collect. But again, you break apart the floor, it drops out, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about actually destroying them or cutting them apart. Feel like that might be fixed at some point. Probably not an intended mechanic. But we all know me. I like Cheddar. Job change. Oh yeah. No, it's gonna... Yep, that hit the building and ricocheted off. I will go grab that later. Okay. Oh, I almost didn't make that. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the last floor. I think, yeah. This one I'm going to have to crane out. It's big enough.
Cheese for you and you and you and you get a Mentella.
So that's done. And you literally look at it and says, call the crane. There. It's too big for me to take out myself, so I had to do that. Alright, so all of this, frankly, is just gonna... I mean, I have to hit E to use it. I don't actually have to get up here and disassemble all of this, or any of this. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna hit all of the rivets out. I'm not gonna even disassemble this, but it's still gonna break apart and not get destroyed. We got some low alloy steel and iron from that chimney piece. Boosh, boosh, yes. Also pretty satisfying with the sound and the impact and, you know, the sparks flying off. It all kind of nicely interacts. So I'm going to, for the sake of showing what it looks like, I'm going to destroy that. So everything above it has no support. So So this is supporting that, which is supporting the subsequent stuff. This is no longer supporting that. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to bonk this. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Missed a couple. There we go. I'm going to bonk this, and it cascades across. Oh, because I need to destroy that floor for this to fall. That's why. But now I can pick up all of the stuff. It's probably a slight delayed sound. You're gonna have to see it, and it just tosses it in. I didn't have to separate any of these handrails. I didn't have to separate it from the floor. They all just separated themselves. Oh, could be, I don't know. Could also be a distance thing, a network distance, because of how far away you are. I can't say. Alright, so that's all done. Now let's work on doing the inside of this. You have to be a little bit accurate. When it's, you know, 4 like this, they're all in one system, so you can kind of aim within the space of them, but if it's just one, you really do kind of need to be precise. Okay, so this section's done. Let me go clear out this one. Hold on. Almost forgot. You got inside and outside of the walls. You gotta clear all of this. So the inside of this one's cleared, the outside of it is not, so the outside of this window section will stay. Because I need to basically, either I get to it from the outside, which I can't, or I get rid of the inside wall, then I can get to the outside wall rivets. And then I can clear them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, yes and no. The rope. So let's say I'll use the rope here. Usually on that, it gets you up to a ledge. So you know, let's say I'm down here and I want to get up there. There we go. That's what it's for. It's just a shortcut thing. So on every floor, I pound out the rivets for the ceiling, walls, and floor for the entirety of the floor that I can access. And then I go from there on deconstructing it all. Yep. Yes. And thankfully they do group them. So you'll have anywhere from, you know, if one on like a corner or something by itself, you know, like over here, yeah, one here, one here. These, no, those are both ones. You can have up to 5 in one group. I Actually, that was over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually it's inside corners like this that get you that many. And again, as you upgrade your hammer tool, it becomes a lot faster. So if I had not upgraded my hammer tool, every single one of these groups would take 4 hits from level 1. So level 2 was 3 hits. Level 3 was 2 hits. Level 4, which I have right now, is 1 hit. And then I'm assuming there'll be higher level rivets as I get into later ships that will take more, that will have more health to them essentially, and then I'll have to upgrade my hammer again at that point. Really close to being done with this floor. Yeah. Yeah, it's super easy chill game. There are some mechanics you got to pay attention to, and not just run around, bash and cut and all that. As you progress further into more complicated ships. Alright, I do believe I'm done here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put myself right here. I'm gonna bonk that piece. And watch as it literally all just falls apart. And there goes that tower. I didn't break apart anything on that tower except for the one piece, and it all just crumbles, which is great. Room games? Like Backrooms? I've heard of that one. I haven't actually played it myself. I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of horror games, so like Backrooms or whatever is not a appealing game to me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Goodbye. Completely out of sight, and it landed in the truck. So. Oh, it's a puzzle game. Okay. Yeah, there's some good puzzle games out there. It's been a while since I've played a good thing like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That's a decent puzzle game. I actually think they remade that. Donk. What's it called again? The Room Games. Is that what it's called, or is it just, that's the kind of game it is? It's about rooms. Sometimes you'll have the uprights stick. So like when I disassemble the next floor, this one might stay put. Sometimes the physics allow things to just kind of stay stationary. Oh, just the room. Okay. There's no easy way around it, so I'm just going to go over it. That's still sitting there, which is great to see. You can see here this outer wall stayed put. I can see the rivets now. So I'll be able to deal with that here soon. Fireproof games. Okay. Hold on a second here. Oh, the room 3, the room 4, the room 2. Interesting. Hold on. Apparently I ignored one of these. Is this, it's like an escape room thing. Yeah, they cost something. Yeah. $5 to $9. Well, there's the room collection for 23 bucks. So, 5. You get a couple dollars off. If you get the bundle. That's all right. Escape rooms are interesting. Not whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Not quite what I'm interested in at the moment. I've definitely watched some people play them, and they definitely look very interesting. So I might get into a couple of them at some point, but right now I will pass. All right, so for the sake of just having it gone, because as far as I can tell, if you don't get rid of the rivets, that will not move. So you can circumvent the cutting spots. You cannot circumvent the rivets. And here's our electrified room directly below us here. Hold on, it's just those two walls. So real quick. I actually want to do that yet. There, electricity's off. Now we're safe. So now the electricity's gone. So I can either circumvent it by doing that, or I can blast through the door and come in through that way. So, but because I didn't want to destroy anything, I found my way through. Now, that one wasn't a cheese. As far as I'm aware, that's an intended mechanic. You either blow through the door, or you find your way through. Oh, I missed with another crate. Okay. I don't always cheese everything. There are times I stick with the intended mechanic. Maybe not very often, but there are still times. Okay, I think I'm done with this floor. Come down, do a little bit of cleanup. Can I... No, this is going to hit the wall. Yeah, alright. Well, Let's go grab those. Hold on, let me... Yeah, we got a few things laying about down here. Right. Right, exactly. How'd you get such a huge thing in such a small space? Code Carnage has a button that works really well for the situation. It's a button, and it says, "'Cause it's a game!" It's a very comical button, and unfortunately, I don't have one. So, you know, movie logic, game logic, it applies. Alrighty, let's head back up and start breaking down the next floor. Actually, hold on. Bonk that, get it out of the way. I can get to the inner wall. So I want to see what's going on in here before I do anything else.
Because it's a game, bruh.
Yes. Alright, so it looks like it might just be a couple of pieces of equipment. Wait, no, there's something else in there. Let's cut this off. Alright, I'm gonna have to break this out. Alright, let's do this one then. Okay. So these are the things that I broke last time. So because I had dismantled, or I had busted out the rivets on the floor panels underneath one of these, it destroyed it. So I want to avoid doing that, but I have to clear out the space above it in order to get the crane to take those. So I think I'm good to go for this. I'm going to try and get as much away from it as I can before I do that, though. An invalid target. Get me up there. Seriously? How do we get up now? I don't know where my stairs are. Right here. Okay. No, don't fall off. You have a little bit of perpetual motion. So you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, no, I'd rather not have Big Boom. So I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna clear up stuff around it. Try and get the crane to take those pieces of equipment before I deal with that item. Because I haven't interacted with it before, so I don't know how it will interact. Even though I did hit the shutoff valve, which the game said is what I had to do beforehand. But I don't know if that's actually gonna be it. Got it. I get that feeling, man. Some days it's just super slow and ain't a whole lot to do. Today was not one of those days for me. It was actually rather busy. Oh, we can almost get that crate out of the room, though. Once we're done with all this, we'll be able to get that crate out. Take a look at the resources in it before we do it, though. Oh, do you have your exit interview or whatever? I've never done one of those. I don't think I have. Come on. There we go. Supposed to meet with... Oh. Oh. Yeah, well, as far as I'm aware, an exit interview, Kubrick, is intended to kind of figure out where weaknesses are in the company, whether, you're leaving because of a reason or because, you're moving on to something else. Is there anything the company could have done better? Is there something the company did wrong? Things of that nature. That's my understanding of the intent of an exit interview. Again, I don't think I've actually gone through one myself, so I cannot verify completely. You had one with your last job? That is, that's a very interesting situation. Hopefully everything was amicable. Amicable. Cause more problems than they solve, yeah. Oh, that's good. Uh, the wife and I have been watching, Suits, the last, I don't know, last few weeks, month, something like that. We've been really into it, and, there's one person on the show, Lewis Litt, who is just a fucking dirty... Well, not dirty. He's just such a unlikable character. He's the one that people talk down to the most out of everybody, I think. It's really surprising that somebody like him would still be in the position he's in that show. So that reminds me. What is there? I need to figure out what's right there. Hold on. This. Hold on. Oh, it's that. It's that right there. Okay. Shoot. Well, we should be okay. Oslo? Principle states that a person who is competent at the job will earn a promotion to a position that requires different skills. Promoted person lacks the skills required for the new role. They will be incompetent at the new level and will not be promoted again. Like a screwed up system to have in place. We should be okay, right? Don't you jinx me, damn it, Copric. Don't you dare. Right, I need to be on the next floor, though. Hold on. I need up here. Oh, because I've already busted it out. I can't hook to it. That's what the invalid target's about. Yeah, because there's no rivets. This isn't technically sturdy enough to pull me up. So I can't yank myself to it. I have the outside walls to deal with later. Oh, almost missed a spot. Yeah, see, I am not a person that finds myself interested in management. So I feel like that plays a little part in my, for lack of a better word, basically it affects my performance. Because I don't want to be seen as a highly competent person that can lead team members in a managerial position to the point where they'd want to put me in that position, because I don't really want to do that. So I kind of play dumb a little bit. All right, this is kind of annoying. I can't get in here. There's no crouch. Well, I'm just going to have to... All right, fine. So, what we're going to do here... Hold on. Give me this. All right. I'm going to stand here where it's safe, and we're going to go... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, I can't do it there. I got to do it here. Bonk. Watch it all crumble down around me. Now we're going to come across and break down the walls to this. Now that we can actually get to it. At least from the outside we can get to it. There we go. And that door that I had to blow apart is now just... I'm able to pick it up. So, what I need to do is toss this out here. I can keep making space. I do need to clear this stuff away in order for the crane to come get this. Oh, right. What does it do? So it's got acid, copper, aluminum, and high alloy steel. So we still need a little bit of wood. So this one here. So this one it says I can claim because I've gotten enough materials in there. This one I need 12 more kilograms of plastic, and then, was it 93 kilograms of aluminum? This has what we need in it. And then I need another, what's that, 64 kilograms of wood. I mean, that's going to be around, so. Turn off the scanner. I don't need that right now. All right, let's, here. Kind of to get to you. Bonk. All right, let's see if I can get this out of here without doing any... Oh, come on. Without having to deal with anything else. 5, yep, we can. We can get it. Once that's out, we'll be able to break apart these walls and have a better ability to toss into the truck. I could actually just back up and arch it further. Dang it. It made it in anyways. Very nice. Oh, come on. That's fine. I'll deal with it later. Alright, let's clear this out. Works. Should not have worked, but it did. Alright. Alright, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Bonk it. There we go. Now we've got our toss window. And we're gonna actually do this. That other one, oh, there it is. Previously doing consulting, but as a senior consultant. That's true. I could. Or just not apply for a position of that nature. That's very true. I could do things of that nature, do stuff like that, but you know, if they don't consider you for it in the first place, you ain't gotta turn it down. And while I'm okay with doing on-call every now and then, I don't want to have to be on-call all the time. Which is pretty much my manager's position. If, you know, someone on the team needs something and it's after hours, she needs to be able to answer the phone. And I don't want to have to do that all the time. So I'm okay with not doing that. And yep, we got a few that stayed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them actually. Wow, that's surprising. That's not gonna, yeah. I mean, the pay, I'm sure, is nice, but not for that much. Not right now, at least. You know, years down the road, if I'm trying to escape the wife and kid, maybe, but currently I'm not trying to. That's good. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I definitely, I wanted the job that paid more. Now I want a job that allows me to be able to do the things I want to do. I don't care about making. I mean, making that amount of money would be incredible. It would allow the wife and I to be able to get a house right now. Maybe. I don't know. Economy still sucks, but yeah, earning that amount of money would not be worth it pretty much right now for us. And I wouldn't be able to sit here and hang out with you guys trying to stream. Occasional thing that gets stuck on the top is just weird. Oh, I can't also collect these up here. Oh, well, I mean, if I had the weight for it. So, every now and then they get a little stuck, but you can still grab them. So, but I'm not worried about that because they will fall when the next floor falls. Years of his life. And he's going to school. She's finishing schooling. Get to go back to doing what I love doing. Nice. Project class was not my favorite in college. Project manager was not my calling. That is for sure. It's not my thing. So if you enjoy doing that, more power to you. But no, thank you. Oh. Oh, okay. I feel like you've explained that before, and I just completely forgot about it. Maybe? No, figures. Alright, let's clean up some of our mess here, and then I got a couple crates to go get back into their proper spot. We've got just a mess everywhere, don't we? Don't know how this got down here, but okay. head back up. Get back to breaking it all down. I had paneling in my face there. Don't know why that one was there. That shouldn't be there. There's nothing there for it to attach to. Alright, let's see. Alright, time to go to the inside. I am going to leave the wall over here alone. Along with... I'm going to leave these here be. As long as there's rivets on one side, I should be fine. This there, this can go. That one's going to stay. This one can come down. This one can come apart. That's fine. That's going to stay. These will come apart. Those will stay. Will all stay. That's fine. I need to get the roof and the walls away from this section. Might have to do that separately. after the roof is gone. Then I'll be able to get to it. I can't get to it right now. Okay, I'm not doing the floor. Attached to the wall, you just there. Kind of there. Do anything else with that. I can break apart the wall from the other side once I get to that point. Oh, I could absolutely go turn in my quest, get some money, and do some more upgrades if I wanted to right now. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. I'll finish up with this hallway real quick. And then we're going to go turn that in, because there's also something else I want to double check on. I don't think I double checked it last time. So everything that it pertains to those quests is currently in the truck. So the question is, when I turn these in, will either the warehouse or the truck volume go down? Quest turn-ins are over here. So we got a 1060 and an 8160. Contracts for this one. This one. And this one. There we go. Quest for that. So, yeah, actually both of them went down. Wow, okay. About 500 kilograms for the warehouse and 800 kilograms for the truck. All went away. So it takes it from wherever it's currently stored at. It doesn't necessarily have to be in one or the other. So if I was to go to the recycle center and recycle everything I had already, I would not have been able to complete those quests at all. I would not have had all of those resources. You know, some of them are... there was one dartboard on the ship. If I don't get the dartboard, if I scrap the dartboard, I can't turn in the quest at all. So... it does give you a warning, though, if you go into the recycle center. That if you haven't turned in quests, it says, hey, do you want to go in here? Or you can either sort all items or exclude the specific items you're trying to go for. Or trying to save for the quests. So it does catch that you have quest items in your inventory, and it gives you the option to save them or scrap them. Right from that one, I'll have to go around to get it. I do like the fact that you have to be... so I know those two need to be hit, but you have to be within proximity for it to highlight those spots. I do like the fact that it does that, because then you don't have to, you know, you don't have a bunch of glowing blue spots all over the place all the time. It's only when you're close enough, and only if they need to be done. Nice feature. Glowing, but apparently I was still too far away to hit it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I think I'm done with this floor. So I'm gonna bonk. Hold on. Heavy elements on the ship will collapse when you destroy the floors. Hold them in place in order to not to lose any valuable elements. Destroy the elements connectors and lift it with a crane further. Okay, did I lose something? Did I lose? Shouldn't have lost anything. There's those two items, this and that. That's all that should be left for me to crane out. I don't know why it gave me that warning, because I should not have lost anything. I can, however, get this out of here, and then, yeah, so let's clean this up. Go ahead and clean this off, get it nice and ready, and then we'll separate it from the ship. And then crane it out, and then we'll go upstairs and work on sorting out all of that. That is still sitting around and whatnot. Come on, seriously? Whatever, I'll get you later. I just don't want any reason for this thing to, you know, take a bunch of stuff and yeet it all over the place. We have first time using our new cutter as well. Oh, sorry, not cutter, torch. See how it spawns now. How it performs, that is. Wow, things got all the way in the center here? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I'm glad I looked. I mean, it's... These things aren't that valuable or whatever, but still. Clean up your work area, man. Okay. Out. We're going to go option 4 for the torch. So where the flame is pointing is not actually where it's trying to do the cutting. It's where the pointer is at, so there's a little bit of a weird spot, if you will. Definitely works a decent bit faster than the last one we were dealing with. Okay. Crane. In the way. Seriously? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see about getting this out of the way then. That's probably going to be the way. Let's just see. Well, let's see if it'll take it. Oh yeah, it will. Okay. No, nothing came flying off it, so I think I got most of it out. Alright, now we're going to go up and see about dealing with, well, clear out a small path here, shall we? Am I going that way? Should be good? Okay. Gonna make it? Okay, good. I'm gonna have to... shoot. I didn't want to go down yet. Downtown! Oh shit. Well, I didn't make the right move, but it didn't blow up on me, so I got lucky? I think I got lucky. Probably another valve somewhere I'm supposed to deal with. They're still tied down. I'm being stupid. Alright, so here. Hey, wait, what's that doing up there? Well, oh, did I knock it off? I think it did. Okay, it just temporarily got stuck in place. Somehow. Alright, let's cut this loose. I don't know. And I don't know if I want to test that, because if I do, that means... So if I get the truck stuck, I don't know if there's an unstuck button. And the only way to get it out is to reset the garage, which means I lose everything in the truck. Sorry, not reset the garage, reset the yard. Don't know if I want to do that. It might be worth trying when I've got, you know, a fresh ship, right, with something that doesn't have a whole lot of worth that I've already put into it. But I could try it on the next one. Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah, before I, you know, completely finish this thing out, empty out the truck and then bring it back. Because the ramps stay. I don't think the crane will pick it up, but I mean, it's worth checking to see if it will. Cool. Pick it up. Now let's cut this one loose. I think. Yeah, that one will be good to go. Okay, so he needs another minute before you can come get that. I wasn't sure if I could queue up the request. I just could tell him, hey, I got something else waiting for you, come get it when you're done. Doink. I guess technically that one would be yeet. That's true. It could be checking for player. Well, because it also checks for other obstructions of construction and whatnot. So if there's other obstacles, like pieces of the ship in the way, it won't do anything. It'd be worth the test, though. Yeah. That could end up in some rather hilarious antics. There we go. This stuff is still too put together, so I don't want to Bounce my box off of everything. Truck. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you there. I will definitely be trying it out. And before I leave up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off these pieces so it'll just be ready. I don't have to worry about coming back up here. These have to be off for the crane to take it. That's why we can't have nice things. Well, I wasn't. I was trying to right-click the metal to get it to come off, not. And I just happened to be on number 1 because I was on right-click and I wasn't selected on what I needed to. It tried to toss it. All right, I'm sorry. It went the wrong way. Because if a tool is in a a bonk state, like you can just bonk it and take it off of wherever it is. Whatever tool you have equipped, you have that option. So I happen to have the crate equipped, and because I missed on highlighting the right part when I right-clicked instead of bonking, it tossed. So that is absolutely my fault. But this allows us to do a test of sorts. Maybe. Get the hell off the ship. Here we go. First off, no fall damage. Second off, pick this up. Oh, there's a distance limit. You can't be too far away. But you can be really far away. It's not too far. Alright, I think we are good to go to just start finishing this up. How's that worked? Let's see. Got the important equipment out of the way, so if this does happen to blow up on me, it won't be that big of a deal. How these holes open up in the floor, I don't know. Because I didn't weaken the joints at the underneath it. So I don't know how that keeps happening. So do this.
Fire in the hole.
Okay. It was fire, but it didn't blow up. I don't get that mechanic, but that's okay. I'm okay with it not blowing up on me. Alrighty, this area is pretty well cleaned up. Here, and finish cleaning up before we move to the next floor again, which will be the last floor. So we're getting really close to being done with this one. Doing this for, oh geez. Been doing this shit for over 2 hours. Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. I don't know if it's supposed to explode or if it's supposed to just look scary. Residual gas. Yeah. And I have to cut this now because I'm fairly certain... Actually, you know what? That's something to test. So I know these ones will break if it falls. I don't know if these will break. So I'm going to leave that one there. If it ends up staying here, I can climb back up the side and I'll be able to finish this cut. So that won't be a problem. But I want to test to see if that is also something that breaks when, you know, everything cascades. I think I'm done on this floor. Do a little bit more cleanup though. Okay. That's pretty well clear, or is cleared. Oh, that's right. I just remembered there's another crate down here. Okay, so it's still in good condition. Second there, I thought it had broken, and that's why I had gotten that message. Not a crate, pallet. That's what I'm thinking of. Shoot. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I need space to get this out before I break apart any more of the floorboards. That's in my way still. This one. The ceiling area. Okay. That. Oh, there was one piece. Right back down. And I think it went through the floor. Okay, that's fine. There's going to be a bunch of pieces I'm not going to be able to reach right now because they're all a little buried. Apparently, I completely missed a room. Okay, then. I definitely did not thoroughly check the area before I started. Or as I started, because, well, first floor is the one I started with. And I missed a whole room. There's stuff underneath that I just can't get to yet. It's fine. Wrap up over here. Done with this side, which means we'll be done with the floor and everything comes crashing down. Alright, we're done. Bonk it. Go all the way around. Not quite. Oh, yeah. I missed this. Oh. Alright. We're going to start in this corner and we're going to pick it all up. Oh, and that spot over there did fall down. We'll have to see if it broke, though. Miss a spot? That was gonna get in the way for a second. It did. Whoops. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this in time for today. Or on time. That is. So because this piece right here is not actually attached, it didn't provide any collision for the container as I tossed it. Could put the truck in the center and probably make things a little easier on myself at this point. But that's fine. Over here casually picking up a bunch of big old steel plates and tossing them in a little crate. Like it's a grocery list. Yeah, I think that one piece that we were cutting is actually gone. So, don't have to cut anything but these side ones, basically. What I can tell. just about ready for the last round. Demolition for this one. I gotta break out the floor, cut off the side pieces, these on the very edge, wherever they don't fall. And, well, pick up enough of it at least. I don't have to get it all. Alright, I think that's it for now. Let's toss that, and pull out the sledgehammer, and make our last round. Well, with this at least. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots inside the frame that need to be torched. So I'm going to pop it. And yeah, looks like they're all going to just break apart. Floating things here, not a big deal. So I want to leave this half for testing with the truck. We're going to clean up to the point where we can get to... We're going to get to the back cutter over there, and then the one over there, and then we're going to call to have that picked up in the back. And that can go away, and then we'll do that. The same for that one. I'm going to leave that one alone so this side can't be picked up. Oh. I'm going to keep going until I'm done with this, though. I'm going to push it a few minutes here. Definitely think I want to increase the gloves pickup count. Because, I mean, while picking up 3 items at once is really nice, there is thousands of items in here. So not having to hit E or left click with the crates, you know, 1,000 times is nice. Upgrading that will probably be a slightly higher priority now. I have to make sure I leave myself some money for a ship next time. We'll go with something a little bit bigger. You know what I just thought of? Actually, is if I can pull it off, I could probably tunnel through the boats to get the specific pieces of equipment that I want to get, like the big equipment and the the pallets that need to be craned out. Basically, I tunnel my way through the ship to get to those, and then I just go to the bottom, and I break apart the bottom level, and it all just crumbles down. Maybe? I don't know if that way would work. I have to test it. I should probably test that on a smaller ship, though. Alright, let's, cutting, because these all gotta come off. I'm not entirely certain. I remember I had one wall piece stick around longer than I thought it should have. It could be a fluke. I mean, like that piece right there, that's still sitting there. So it could be similar to that. Could be maybe I didn't actually break apart what it was supported to. Oh, but it's worth something to check in. Faster cutter is super nice because it used to take like 5 seconds to get through a single one of these. And it takes like a second and a half. Alright, leaving that one. That one, please. I'm going to take that away. I'm going to finish up clearing off this one. So I'm assuming the next time I get a piece that's bigger than this, it'll actually have a next section that this applies to. So this piece really shouldn't be here, but probably going to be for the next larger piece of ship. Did it leave behind a bunch of stuff by chance? No, it does not look like it left behind anything, which is fine. You gonna toss a bunch of stuff out when you stop? Yep. Oh my god, there it goes. How is that one still... Oh, the crane's busy, that's why. No, this is saying it's not ready. Oh. I didn't break that piece off. There it goes. Okay. So, now it is time to take this. Because I want to leave that where it's at for the moment. You take the truck, which, oh, by the way, it can absolutely drift. 100% this thing will drift. Haha. Now comes the minigame. Yeah. I missed one. Come on, don't do that to me. Goofing on where to take it. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, well, no, not almost done. I'm over halfway done, but... And there we go. Okay, I thought I goofed, but apparently I got a perfect sort. $299 this time. Jeez. Got me $74 that time. Okay. Oh, hold on. I need to go back in there, actually. Because that piece of the boat got added to it after... Seriously? Um, do I need something in the truck to go in there? I think I do. Oh, I've got something on me. So, get in there. Try this again. Yeah, I need something in the truck to be able to go into the sorting station. Alright, that was it. That sorted out the warehouse. Okay. Now we're empty on stuff. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna go full speed. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, then. Looks like, yeah. You can absolutely... You can get it stuck. Hold on. Back it up at all. Come on. Come on. This myself? Oh! Okay, apparently I can just shove this thing around. A little bit. Come on, there we go. Alright, we're free. See if we can go get it stuck again. Well, that's as far as that's gonna go. So... What? Oh, that's right. I didn't do the last one. I didn't do this. I forgot. Okay, let's try this again. It's coming to take it. Kubrick, you may have had a... Oh, you know what I just realized? I have been in the way of my freaking stuff this entire time. Shoot. Y'all cannot see that stuff. Completely forgot about that. Alright, what's gonna happen to the truck? Oh! Okay. It righted itself! Ah! Okay. I was not expecting that, but okay. Now we gotta go deal with, because we're gonna see here in a second the warehouse is about to get some stuff. Means I need things to put in the truck to get into the sorting station. Glad this just yeeted a handful of things out of it. So I can get some stuff to put in it. That in there. Now we got something in the truck. Now we can go sort our big piece of the ship. To get some more money. It should all be reds. So I shouldn't have to do anything. Cool. Now, let's see about upgrading some stuff. Real quick. Yes, definitely want to increase the crate. That makes life easier. Alright, that's all the blueprints I have for the moment. Yeah, that was definitely hard getting that thing unstuck with where it was. Again, I'm going to hold off on this until I know I need it. The saw is fine. The torch could be a little bit nicer, frankly. Let's do... Yikes. I need to sell some stuff. Hey, pickup speed, increase and pick up items from 3 to 4. Yes, please. Oh, the last minute. Yes. Like 25,000 of this. Sell it. Yes. More than enough. And I now have $500. So... Did that, and I don't have enough for this now. Okay, well, let's go make what we've got. Gloves have changed. Now they're like white latex. Namaste. This one just changed again. Now they're the like rubber grip ones. And then this one, they're red with black rubber grip.
You need to buy ship too.
I do. I still have $100. Trade that, and I can still sell some materials. But thank you for the reminder, Koprick, because I had already forgotten about that. Going at some lightning speed here. So we finished all the contracts. This just estimation of the resources you'll get from it, potential value, which I'm sure we got well over that. So now we're gonna scrap it. So it's just cleared out the yard. So if we leave, yeah, the truck is still where it was. Now if we want to, the next one's a 200. Uh-oh. We need $104. So I want to get the next size ship. So let's go get some. Oh, small. Right, that's right. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. I don't think I've actually bought this one yet. So we've done the 0, the 10, the 20. I think I did the 50, and then we just did the 75. So now we'll have all of them started. Yeah, reset the truck. Yeah, break the bottom test. Absolutely, I will be doing that. Tokyo in here. Okay. However, we will be doing that next time. That's going to be it for today. This is very much looking like a Earth and Seabound ship version of Hardship Shipbreaker? Hard Space Shipbreaker. There we go. That's the word. So this is very much a an enjoyable process, and I'm gonna be playing the heck out of this for a little while, and we'll probably come back to this every now and then as updates come through, because I'm pretty sure this pretty much just came out. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a page. When was this released? 2 days ago. No, It was, that's not quite right. Anyways, um, it's new. It's got updates coming. I'm super excited for that. So thank you all for being here. However, for those of you on Twitch, go ahead and hang out for a minute. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody. For those of you on YouTube, if you like what you see and you want to hang out live Monday through Friday, usually, you know, scheduling permitted, 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/Hosha. Come hang out live. We'll see you then. Thanks for being here. Until next time, have yourselves a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye now.